Let's come to the breath. Come to our rhythm, our personal energy. Becoming really present to this moment. Each moment. And as we focus on the breath, everything else begins to dissolve. Our preferences for the practice, our expectations, and obviously everything that happens within this 30 minutes of practice is reflected into life. Making space for our practice. So on a physical level, we've put 30 minutes aside to join together for our practice. And there is a commitment there. And that physical space reflects inwards, so that we can find and connect to inner space. And this is such a gift. What we're doing here right now is so rare. So few people make this commitment to find this inner space because they're too busy. Life is too busy. And what people don't realise is that busyness, that overwhelm, is at the surface. The storm rages outside of the house. But inside, there's safety. But those that are caught up in overwhelm and busyness are choosing to sit outside of their house in the storm, not realizing that there is safety within. We're opening the door, we're walking inside, sitting down comfortably and connecting to this inner space. Calm, peace, gentleness. Acceptance, awareness, connection. The more that we do connect with inner space, then we begin to notice that outside of our meditation, everything else becomes calmer. There is a new perspective. This connection isn't left on our cushion at the end of the meditation. It comes with us. We begin to embody the practice. Which means that this body takes the practice everywhere. There's no separation between sitting on our cushion and everything else. We become the practice. Everything is the practice. And this plays out in our life like a foundation. So whatever we do, wherever we go, whoever we're with, there is a depth of connection that's there already. You feel this unconditional support from being plugged in to Source itself. And for sure, in the beginning, when we begin our practice, it is like plugging ourselves in when we sit on the cushion and unplugging when we finish. We go back out into life and it's crazy again. But over time, why would we unplug? We realize that we don't need to do that. We can continually stay plugged in. So it's almost like there is two of you. There is you in human form, but there's something else. There's something that is holding you as you travel through life. You're not alone, ever. And this, what you are connected to, is infinite, so it cannot go anywhere. It's always present. It's always holding you, supporting you. And you feel this presence. And others will sense this presence, but because they've not experienced it themselves, they won't understand it. They'll just know that there's something about you. Don't need to put it into words. Don't even need to understand it, certainly not with your head or with your ego. It's much more of a felt experience. It's like reaching a peak frequency, the perfect frequency for you. We spend our whole lives searching, reading books, learning, studying. And then at some point, we tune in and we find it, our optimum frequency, the frequency of us, the frequency of infinity. And of course that feels blissful. It's like falling down a black hole. It is that moment where we drop in between thoughts. There is a void, we are suspended. All preferences completely drop. Why would you want anything other than the frequency of yourself, of harmony, of peace, of freedom? It is what everybody is searching for. Yet they go in other directions, thinking that money or fame or success is what they want. And then they might get those things and they're still not happy. That's because they've tuned into the frequency of that thing, of money or of success. They haven't tuned into the frequency of themselves, of alignment. And this is what the practice is about. This is our work. It sounds cheesy to say that you're looking to find yourself. But what that means is that you are searching to find your frequency, tuning all over the place to different frequencies to see what they feel like. And when you find your frequency, you will know. There'll be no doubt whatsoever. When you tune into your frequency, it's like there is nothing else. You feel so full, so complete. So content. In that moment, there is no lack. And with practice and over time, as you prioritize this, and it becomes effortless to prioritize this, you embody it, you become it, you are it already. It's just this overcomes your ego, your desires, your wants, your needs. And living from this frequency, life unfolds in front of you. There is no effort any longer. As you walk through life, a magical step forms underneath each foot as you walk. As if you were walking in space, but every single step is supported. You just trust, stay open, surrender to each moment. And you just found what everybody is searching for. The meaning of life. And it becomes easier and easier. Whatever you put your focus on, whatever you practice, gets easier. So practice this rather than something else. Prioritize this. Why would you not? And this inner work will be reflected in your outer world. It has to. But it's an inside job, so you have to do the inner work to see the outer reflection. How lucky we are. Enjoying that gratitude. Enjoying the love and the connection. And bring your hands to your chest, to your heart. Looking down towards your heart and honouring yourself. Honouring your frequency. Knowing that it's time to take this out into the world, into your day, into your relationships, your work. Everything that you do, everything that you say, everything that you think comes from this space, this inner space, this personal frequency. And in the end, there is no separation. You are it. There is no greater learning. So enjoy it. Thank you.